we're going to jump right back in. It's really early morning now. It's like 3 AM. It's a 3:30 in London here. And I'm pretty tired, but you know, it doesn't matter. We've got work to do. We've done the lampposts. We've done all the barriers and stuff like that here. So that's cool. I'm kind of done with that now. So done with lampposts and barriers for now. We're going to actually get to some building. Actually build some structural work here. It's something that needs to happen. We're going to have a staircase right here. And there's also going to be a lift. Lift in the UK, elevator in America, right? We're going to have an elevator right here. It's like a 5x5 box or something like that. But we'll have to figure it out as we go, because I'm not sure exactly how this is all going to come together. What I do know is that it's going to go down here. And like it kind of needs to be wheelchair friendly, as it were. Like I don't want it just to be a lot of steps. There's going to be steps going up to the car park here. The elevator is going to be here. So I guess the steps will have to come down here. We'll dig this dirt away. Dig all this away. Unfortunately, we're going to lose these flowers, bless them. And we're going to dig out a little path to here. Now this is where the road is going to come across. So I think the first thing we need to do, right, is mark out where this road is, because without that we don't really know where we're working. Should we fly? We're in creative, doing this whole project in creative. It's not something I usually do. I'm very much a survival player, but this mega city is quite a massive project, so we're definitely going creative for it. It wouldn't be feasible any other way, to be truthful. Now that's a lot of lampposts, isn't it? It does look like a car park. It's what my vision of a car park is, to be honest. I mean, we could lose a few, but we're not tinkering about with them at all now. Now we've got motorcycles that park here, we've got disabled access here, disabled parking spots there, right? And so we're going to create some disabled access right there with the lift. But yeah, it needs to come down here in between these two hills. So I suspect we're going to chop a lot of these hills away right now and really just open this whole area up. The other kind of thing that's causing a slight problem, it's a beautiful problem to have, is that this pond is here and it's kind of prairie, so I don't really want to necessarily destroy it. Now if we have to sort of just delete it, as it were, then we will, but I'm hoping not to. So I don't know, I think the road will come through here. Now we're not going to work on the road that much today. I just want to get it up to where it's kind of going to. Let's just scout out there a little bit. Yeah, you see it can run across here quite fine. And I think if we have the road with a little pond next to it, that might be quite pretty. Sort of like, you know, a nice little thing to look at for the residents here. So probably around here, around this line right here, is where the road will be. There'll be a junction here. It'll connect to this. And there'll be a crossroad that goes across another street just like this one. But going this way and that way. And again over there, you know, we've got some mountains to chop, I think, in order to kind of flatten this whole city off somewhat. But that's not what we're doing today. I'll tell you what, the very, very first thing we need to do right here now is clear our inventory. Let's go in there, right? And all the things we're going to be using we'll keep. So we'll get rid of this. I'm probably going to be maybe using some of these, but the quartz is like what we're doing right now. So we will keep the quartz. We'll keep that as well. We don't need that. Definitely going to need the quartz stairs. I'll keep the white concrete there. We'll keep the cement slab. They come in handy. I don't think we're going to be using the andesite, but we'll keep it just in case. We don't need that. Always keep a sea lantern on us. And the road signs and all this we're not going to use now. We're going to do that. That's a separate mission. We will be putting some signs up on the car park, but that's not what we're doing now. So we'll get rid of them for now. All these modern fences, lampposts, bollards, that can all go. We're done with that. Which is pretty awesome. So let's have a look. We've got smooth quartz, brick quartz. I think the brick's the most of the thing that we're going to be using now, along with the steps. And we'll put the rest of the quartz, we've got two of them, in here as well. Just to keep it, you know, handy. Quartz slab there. And the other thing that I want right now, and I don't know what it is, so we're just going to manually go and find it, is the bricks that we use for the pavement for this road. And the first thing we're going to do is take the pavement across in a straight line so that we can mark out the edge. Now, is it this one here? I don't think it is. Those bricks. Let's have a look through the inventory and find what we need to find. think they're further on. I think it's part of a different mod pack, which is right down here. Let's have a look. That's all the normal Minecrafty stuff. Some food we modded in there. All loads of bits. Okay, so yeah, I think it's around here somewhere. There, right there. I'm pretty sure it's these grey ones. Not the white ones. We'll take the white just in case. But I'm fairly certain it's the grey one. So let's have a look. Yeah, it is the grey one, right? That's not white, that's grey. So, let's just have a look here. Get up there. Yeah, this road will probably drop down by another one, yeah. So, I'm just going to quickly count this because... one, including the step, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So including the step, well, that's 1, 2. Oh, this grass. Sorry. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, and then we drop to there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. And I don't think we'll drop again. I think that'll probably be the level that we'll choose to have for the city. So there'll be a junction coming off of this bottom one here, basically. So I don't want it to be too close to there. But I mean, it'll be coming right out now, like this. This will be the level. We'll build up what we need to build up. And we'll chop away what we need to chop away this to flatten it all off. Excuse me, at another stage. But for now, I think... yeah, so let's just figure out exactly where. I'm thinking that line right here, to be honest, right next to where that hill is. And the road will be here, and there'll be room then, basically, to get like a building here. A small building, right? And there's going to be a row of shops there. And we'll have a little pedestrian kind of walkway here. So that's kind of perfect. I'm going to go with a gut instinct here. And we're going to put it here. Now, this can all be changed later, to be honest. This is just to mark it, so that we know when we're building the staircase over there what we're kind of heading towards. And it's this. Yeah, maybe we should lower it by 1 here, but I don't think it matters. To be honest, no. We'll keep it at this level. This is fine. And we'll just build the ground up as we need to. All this grass area is not going to be grass. It's all going to be built over, so... let's take this right up to the mountain here. There we go, look. It kind of works out, yeah. Yeah, this little pond there will kind of disappear as if it doesn't exist. Yeah, perfect. So that is the pavement. Should we take a little potion of reaching? Oh, we've got it in fact in order already there. So let's just do this for now. It's really clear exactly what's what, and that is where the pavement will be for the road. So when we build the staircase down, we know exactly where the end point is, where we can take it no further. Yeah, this is really a kind of test stream. Like I say, the other one was not working properly, so I'm really hoping now with the new encoder saying that this kind of works properly now. It wants to, because I can't be bothered fiddling about with any more technical bits, I won't lie. But you do what you have to do, yeah. The most important thing is that the audio is working and the video is smooth and working, and all the frames that you need to see, that you can see. So yeah, I guess we should just chop this away now. Just open this area up a bit. Okay, oh that feels nice, yeah. Just open it all up a touch, yeah. Let's just get this in here. Okay. And this is the pavement, and the road will be here, and the other side of the pavement over there. I'm not going to worry about that right now. Like I say, we will have a building. I might as well just kind of build this pavement out here as well. Nice little tune there, just to get us chilled, man. It's all been a bit stressful, because like I said, it was a 2-hour stream. Good 2-hour stream we just did, and it was kind of for nothing. I mean, we got the work done. We did that, like, we've forward progress for the city. But with regards to like watching it back and making a highlight for the channel and stuff like that, it was kind of worthless because it was unwatchable. So let's fly up, yeah. So that's it, and then we're gonna have the road there. We'll worry about that later on, right? The little junction will be here. I mean, to be honest with you, visually, I wouldn't mind. This grass, I tell you, is the bane of our existence here. Yeah, we're going to build all this land up so it's kind of even, to be honest with you. It's going to be mostly built over with concrete anyway, so... And if I'm not mistaken, the road is 7 wide. So let's just double check this here. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. But there's also the 2 curbs, right, as well, so... Let's just do this. There's 2 for the curb, and then what's that? 4, 5, 6, 7 for the road, 2 for the curb, and then this will be the other side of the pavement. I don't want to take it too far, this one. It's not necessary. I just wanted the visual there so we can see exactly what's what. Let's just make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. And that's the junction right there, right? Excusez-moi. I think we'll take this up there as well. Yeah, it's not going to be a long stream, this one now. Probably 2 hours maximum. It's like, it'll be 5:30 then. Definitely time for sleep. Pretty soon after that. But that is what we needed to do. This is where the payment's going to be. That mountain will have to be deleted. We could tunnel through it. That's a decision to make at a future time, right? But for now, let's just have a quick go in the inventory. Let's get rid of this. Get rid of that we don't need. And I think that's it. And we'll have a quick swig. About a potion of reaching just to make sure we've got that all set. Yeah. And if this is the ground area, let's just make it so. In the great words of Captain Picard, make it so. Just so that we know where we're what we're doing, where we're working towards, and then it all kind of makes some sense. Bang, 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 bang. I'm actually thinking I might leave that pond under there. I mean, can you actually fit? Can you walk? Yeah, you can, you see. So let's get a put you up there, you there. Put these lanterns in here. And yeah, I don't really want it being hollow necessarily underneath. I think we'll just fill this all out. Let's just get rid of all you. We're going to build over this pond, right, for sure. Just want to make it all flat here. Let's have a look. Is there enough light under it? Yeah, I think so, yeah. We'll stick another one in there as well, just to make sure. Alright. Just make sure we can get up on top of there like that. Yeah, there we go. We'll leave the pond there. It's quite nice to have a little secret underground pond area. You never know. Okay, so this is where we're coming out to. This is where the staircase comes out to. And there's going to be buildings here. I don't know where they're going to end or where they're going to start. It's probably right there. I mean, to be honest with you, it's already got its foundations dug out, it seems. Hello, moo cow. How are you doing? Don't worry, we'll leave you plenty of grass to eat as well. But yeah, a lot of this is going to be chopped out, and we're going to do it all in creative. You know, sometimes when I'm digging out the soil, it's much quicker in survival. Yeah, but we're not going to mess around with that now. There's not really a lot to do, so. Just like kind of trimming it back a bit, giving us a bit of space to work. Yeah, that's it there, right? And we'll just do it to there for now. See how that does us. Take this one away as well. Because all this is going to go basically, but we just need to figure out exactly where it's coming and what we're doing here. So okay, so let's get back to basics now. This is where the staircase is going to be. So it's going to be 3 wide, and we're going to have a wall here. Now we've already got the cement in there. I guess that's going to be the top of the wall. And we'll have another wall here. So that's the kind of basic outline of it, right there. Okay. So let's just figure out. You want a decent amount of space above it, but not too much. I think we can probably call that the staircase right there. Oh, to be fair, we've taken kind of one too many out there. We could make the staircase 4 wide. It does feel a bit more natural, doesn't it? Yeah, let's make it 4 wide. Yeah, that's kind of cursed. Let's just do that. Yeah, okay, I'm getting somewhere. And this is where the lift's going to be. There's going to be like an elevator right here, but we're going to do that last. Let's get the staircase in first and figure out how they're going to kind of meet at the bottom and join up. Excuse me, I really want, obviously, all this kind of area gone, to be honest. Yeah, it may well even be that we end up just deleting this entire hill completely. By the time we build the road coming across, we'll be in a better position to decide that. But for now, we'll just focus on creating a pathway for this staircase. I mean, this bit here, I kind of like that it protects the pond area, like, you know, it kind of cuts it off. But we kind of need to take some of it away, that's for sure. I'd say this as well. Yeah, that's nice. It opens it up a bit. Yeah. There we go. Alright. So this as well, I think we can take it all down another one. Now I must say we're kind of playing it by ear here at the minute. I don't have a full design of exactly how this thing's going to look, but we know what we want to achieve, which is an access point for this car park here. Let's have a look. I mean, there's a staircase, right? Already. Let's get rid of you. Yeah, and you come in here, and this is your way in. Let's just chop that away a little bit, and we'll fill out the floor properly in a minute. We'll figure out what's happening there. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe let's put the wall in. I think we'll be able to think a bit better once we've got something of a wall in here. And it's going to be like this, and we'll probably tinker with the design a little bit, make it a bit jazzy later, but we'll just stick these quartz bricks in for now. It's a good start, right? Yeah, look at this. We'll fill this out. Yes. Sorry guys, you're gonna have to go. Alright. Oops, not you. And I'm just considering whether or not we want... And then we just have the slim bit of concrete on top. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. And I really hope this works, this stream, I mean. It's difficult to check. It looks great on Streamlabs for me right now, yeah. But I just can't tell really what it's going to be actually looking like the output. So let's have a look. This door needs to go as well. Yeah, and I deliberately kind of want this thing. I mean, it kind of has to be because of the design of it, but I'm quite happy, shall I say, with it being kind of like a sort of like, almost not creepy, but necessarily. But you know, like one of those walkways you get when you're going down an underpass or something like that, and it's like high walls on either side, all concrete, and that's just how it is. And this is how this is going to be. It's the type of place where you get mugged. Although I don't think we'll be having any of that in Sunset City. Hopefully not, anyway. So probably, yeah, let's just take it under there by one more. And the question is, yeah, I think we can have it. We're going on a 45-degree angle. I think we'll do it like this. Stepping out by 2 at a time. It's kind of more of a slow turn. And then we'll probably just put a bit more soil up there. We could probably drop this wall a touch at this point. I'm not sure. Like I say, we'll figure out the details later, the fine details. Okay. Alright, man. Yeah, that's a good start. That's a good start. And I'm probably going to have this cement, I'd say. All these flowers up here, at least to begin with, just to sort of like help it make sense. Okay. And then the steps will be here. And again, we're just going to use... Now, do we want smooth quartz or ordinary quartz steps? I'm not sure. It's going to be quartz because that's like the vibe, yeah. That's what we've been using already. But let's just stick one of each in there. Don't really need the egg. We'll probably end up deleting all that, but let's just keep it in there. Now, quartz stairs. I think my instinct is telling me just like plain quartz stairs, not the smooth stuff. But yeah. Well, I don't know actually. Let's try a couple of smooth ones and see how they look. Yeah, I honestly can't really decide on that. We don't have to decide that right now, to be honest. I think it's nice. It differentiates it from the wall a bit more, the smooth stuff. And we may well change the colour of the floor altogether and have like more of a grey step. But for now, we'll just leave it like that because at least it's kind of functional. We know what we're doing there. We know what it looks like. And I suspect we're going to take it down one more here as well. Let's have a look. Leave that for now. In fact, that's definitely going to have to go to this. Yeah. Okay, getting somewhere. It's a bit slower digging in creative, right? But you don't have the inventory jank here. Don't have to worry every 2 seconds about emptying it all out. Okay. I want to kind of keep this hill as best we can, but just have a kind of pathway coming through it now. I think, yeah, we're only one away actually from actually being on the ground, so let's do that. Let's take this out. And I think we'll just leave it doubled up there for now on the sides. Maybe that was alright, maybe not, we'll find out later. Okay, so... Alright, yeah, we're getting somewhere. So it seems pretty clear that the lift is going to be here, right? And the entry point will be, access point will be here. And then from here will be the staircase. So we've actually taken the stairs down as far as they need to go. I thought it was going to be a lot steeper than that, so that's actually a bit of a result. It's not necessary, but I do feel compelled to actually swap these out and make that bottom bit wall also. So let's do that. Even though it's going to be covered over. Good for it to have a little foundation in it. And then I guess from here, you in there. Yeah, we could just put soil. I think we'll drop it by 1 there, not by 2, right? Oh, like I say, indeed. Well, let's have a little fly up there and have a look. Yeah, and then we could just put some dirt up here like this. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure, like I say, exactly what's going to happen, because we're probably going to have a staircase going down from here into here also, but say we'll worry about that at the time. For now, we'll just leave that like that. See what this looks like. I mean, the wall's already there like this, isn't it? So let's just replace these stones with this quartz wall and see how that feels. Okay, yeah, that could work. That could work. So what's this? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this would be wall. But once again, we'll decide on that later because there could be a staircase. I mean, there should be, shouldn't there? A staircase coming down here. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think we'll just build up this a little touch. Okay. Yeah, I'm not convinced actually that these steps will stay as quads. I think we'll probably end up swapping them out for something else, but for now I don't think we're going to just use this to build, so we know where we are and what's happening. Okay, yeah, that's pretty cool. Might actually, you know, do this. And this one will just be 3 wide, but what I'm thinking is on this side I actually might make this the wall. No? There you go. And we'll trim it off later, you know, get it all proper. Shall I leave that flower in there? No, I will. Oh, we'll fill all this out. Yeah. Okay, we're getting somewhere here. Just hope that the video is recording properly and it's not chopping out like it was earlier, because that would be mildly frustrating. So once again, we'll do that, and then yeah, more like that, I guess. Okay, excuse me. So let's have a look. We can get up there. You want to be able to run around the place, don't you? Get rid of that. Yeah, there'll probably be a staircase going down there, I guess, from there. Like you say, if you want to go down there from here, then you'll go that way. Let's just get rid of that. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah, and like I say, we'll decide what we're going to do for the floor and all that later. For now, as long as it's on a level, we know that that's where it's going to be. And now what exact material that's going to be, we don't know quite yet. I mean, to be honest, we have used the smooth quartz, right? We've got smooth. Yeah, don't really need that pavement anymore. I think we're definitely going to swap this smooth quartz out, but it helps for now just to have a visual of where the path is, as opposed to the kind of the natural landscape. And I think we'll keep that bit of grass there. I kind of like that being there almost. Certainly for now. put some fences and stuff up there. You know, we got this kind of stuff here, but like I say, we'll kind of decide on that later once we know for certain exactly what's kind of happening. So let's get rid of those quartz stairs because we're using the smooth for the floor. We'll use the bricky stuff for the walls. So I guess we'll put a brick in there. Now and another one now. Okay. Alright. That's the start, huh? And like I say, we'll leave as much grass in as we can for now. We'll only take it out when we absolutely need to. Definitely going to have a stairway coming down here, so let's do this. Maybe... we have this here instead. Let's get you swapped down there, that is. And I'm undecided whether or not there's going to be a wall here. I was thinking maybe the wall should be here and this step should just be 3 wide. Let's just see what that looks like. No need to get too caught up in the details right now because a lot of this can change. All we're looking for right now on this stream is to get these staircases in and get the basic shape correct. Yeah, sorry for gonna have to delete you as well, I think. And like you, it's all a bit silly. Yeah, okay, that's cool. So we may well end up just getting rid of all that grass. I suspect we will. But we're going to build this up here now. This will be a sharp turn, this one, huh? I guess we'll have a staircase going up there as well. It looks like it kind of wants one, doesn't it? We'll replant some flowers. We've got a stack of flowers on us, haven't we? So we can definitely replant these. Yeah, a bit like that, I guess. Let's just see if this works out. I don't know if that's gonna work like this. Not there, clearly. Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe actually not thinking about it right. Change my mind. Change my mind. Leave this as dirt up here. Put the staircase here. A bit more space to actually get up there from here, I think. All a bit tight up the top there, yeah. So. Yeah, I'll probably have the staircase there instead. Oh. Yeah, it gives you a bit more of a landing area there, doesn't it? Okay. Yeah, okay, that feels pretty cool. Alright, yeah, I think that's the basic meat and bones of that. Probably have to chop some more of this one away, I'm thinking. It's a bit tight just on this section here. Just take this away. We'll deal with it later. We'll tidy it all up kind of later. Yeah, and then we'll turn this into wall here. Yeah, I think that's better. Okay. Alright, nice. We can actually get up there. I just feel compelled to also swap that out. Let's make it feel a bit more solid, as it were. Yeah, I do think probably. We'll get rid of this. Let's have a look. Maybe not all of it. Let's just see how that kind of feels. Yeah, we'll put some more grass and stuff like that on the top later. Oh, maybe that one was fine there. It's almost as if the wild is kind of like encroaching in upon it, right? Certainly for now. It depends. He said we'll be here at another date. You know, building the road and some buildings and stuff, and we can fiddle and tinker with it at that time. Maybe the wall needs to be 4 high. Does it feel a bit low? I don't know. We're gonna try it. Alright, let's do it from up here then. Yeah, I think that's it. We can plant flowers and stuff, right? Make this kind of a bit more pretty up here. Alright. Maybe another step wouldn't go amiss, and then what we'll do is we'll build it up here. Yeah, that's it. Okay, beautiful. we're going to take one layer off of all of this. Okay, yeah, it feels sort of natural, doesn't it? Okay, beautiful. Sneaky staircase up there. I say I'm really tempted to just leave this as grass, this little hill. It's quite like a nice and pretty area. We'll probably plant a tree, build a bench. You know, this is somewhere you can sit and look at all the chaos that's going down below. Sorry. I don't know how necessary it is. Don't be getting in the way now, Moo Cow. Right, that's fine for now. Might chop some of this away at some point. How necessary all this extra bit is here. Give us a bit more space for the builds down there. Alright. That'll be. So I think perhaps just build the wall out a little bit more here. Where's the pavement? Right there. So like I say, in theory this could be chopped away, this hill, but we may well again just keep it there, you know, because it is the landscape. It's what's really there. It's what was always there. But it all depends on what's happening when we're building in the area, right? Right now we don't need to decide all these things. Just make it a bit smaller, but hopefully still feel natural. They are like that. Okay. Excuse me. Oh yeah, we're going to make this one higher, won't we? Let's do that. Yeah, okay, so that's feeling better, Mum. And again, I think we'll just take it in so it looks like it's more solid. We'll deal with that like later, whether or not that's going to stay like that or not. But for now, I think that's definitely it. Alright. We finish this staircase down here. I'm not sure if I want to have this staircase turn or just have it be straight, as it were. Let's have a look. Yeah, maybe we will have it. Easier said than done, isn't it, to kind of turn the staircase? Sorry guys. Oh, I don't think that was right. Yeah, we want this pond here, but this bit I think needs to clearly kind of disappear there. What's all this? Bit of landscaping as we go, why not? Okay, maybe. Not sure really what to do with this particular bit. Is that odd? No, that's alright, yeah, that works. So do the same with that one. Oh, sorry Fly, I kinda wanted you to stay. It just didn't work out that way. Yeah, that kinda works. Actually, not you. Maybe. No, we'll keep you as dirt just for now, like I say. And we'll be back in this area building properly, but. Yeah, I think that kind of works. We don't want a wall here, I don't think. I want to kind of leave this sort of as natural as we can. I even have a little bridge. We've got macaws bridges like that, you know, the ones that you don't make yourself, but they are really super pretty. You could just have one hopping over there. I mean, to be honest with you, if we're going to keep this pond and make eventually, not doing this now, you see, build it out with dirt there and then fill this actually in with water. Make the pond a bit bigger here, but kind of smaller here. Just like that. And then again here. Another little staircase, huh? Let's just see what we're gonna do here. Is this gonna eat too much into the pathway? No, I think it needs to be here like this. Yeah. Okay. Okay, yeah, I think we've got that, man. I'm convinced about the wall, the way it drops there. I might actually end it there. And sort of take them to away as well. Ooh. Alright. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it. I mean, yeah, I do kind of feel that maybe these should be steps also. No point in being tight, is there? No point in being tight. With the grass, because it's just nice, and like I say, we can plant some flowers and stuff on there later. Now we'll just put the smooth quartz in for now. See how it all feels. Might actually change it for concrete or something like that. Literally, I just want to get a feel for it right now, make sure we've made the right decision here. But I'm 90% sure that we have. Okay. Yeah, feeling good, man. It's a bit too kind of posh almost, really. But this is the shopping district. Like, it's going to be a lot of shops and stuff like that. So I guess you kind of, they do have them quite nice, the floors and that, don't they? But I do strongly suspect we're going to end up swapping at least some of this flooring out. But you know, we're going to run with it right now. We've started, so we'll finish. Really want to get this lift in. That's the main mission now. We've done the staircases. Happened quicker than I thought it would, which is a bonus. Make a little potion of reach in there. Need to get some lights as well. It seems a bit dark here almost. Yeah, but again, we'll deal with that shortly. We've got some pretty cool lights kind of modded in, as it were. Okay, so we do need another step here. Okay, beautiful. Now, so this, okay, so that needs to be a wall, but also before we do that, we need to stick the lift in here. So we need to figure out where that's going. Oh, there you are. Thanks for following, AJ. Appreciate that. Okay, so now the meat and bones of that is kind of done. Now we've got staircases. Probably want to make this a wall here, right? At least to there. Ooh. Yeah, and the lift is clearly going to go here, right? So we're going to have to dig a chunk of this out. I think it's going to be 5 by 5. 1, 2, 3. So to there. But you also need to account for the fact that there's going to be a wall on the side of it. So the lift inside will be 4 and then to there. Okay. And I haven't put a lift in for some time. It's been a good few months since I last built those lifts. But they do work, man. We've modded it in and they kind of work. But you've got to tinker about with them a little touch. So it'd be interesting to see if we can get that working. But I'm fairly confident that we will. But yeah, that's going to be the wall there, right? And again, we're just going to use the smooth quartz here for now. Ooh. Maybe jazz it up a little bit later on, you know, swap some out or something like that. Okay, but yeah, that's definitely the kind of the basics done of that. And this is going to stay this pond area for sure, man. It's kind of too pretty to delete, isn't it? Well, there's going to be a road across there, and we'll definitely have buildings like there and stuff, and just a little park, I guess. A little sort of like corner park there. Let's take this out here. Probably just to there for now. Let's just do that like that. Beautiful. Okay. Yeah, just like that. Yeah. And again here we're going to have buildings. This is I kind of left a plot. You can kind of see a bit of foundations, not big ones, but like probably literally there, oh sheepies. Here, and it'll be like a pedestrian kind of walkway coming through to here, I'd say. And again, there's like a row of shops underneath that. There's the car park. Should we fly? We're in creative here. So there's the car park that we've built, right? And again, this little corner park's going to stay. Just a little bit of randomness. I just thought it was kind of too pretty to sort of delete. I thought it was quite random to just have a little park on the side of the car park, right? But yeah, so this is going to be where the lift is, right here. So I guess you'll come here and you'll get in the lift there and go up to there, right? That's kind of perfect. So should we swap this out? Should we get the wall in here? Where's it ended here? So it's all the way. Let's get that one first. And then we'll probably build the grass up there on top of this. Oh, that's not what we wanted. Question is, do we drop the wall here? Maybe a touch. It doesn't need to be that high all the way, does it? Let's have a look. What have we done on this side? It's really high all around there, so I guess we'll keep it. Let's stick that stair back in. And let's just get up here. Yeah. Okay. Let's just trim this back a bit, I think. That'll do for now there, like that. Okay, perfect. I'm probably going to want to match it to the other side, right? I mean, and this will be the floor, as it were, which will take you to the lift. Yeah, just like that. I might end up deleting this tree, and it's a shame. If we do, then we'll kind of plant another one in its stead. We'll probably plant one here or something like that. Because it's quite a nice little vibe, this area, but access, I guess, is more important, yeah, than a particular tree being in a particular spot. Okay, so what we got here, this is actually going to be the lift itself. So if that's the wall, 1, 2, yeah, and I think the wall for the lift, let's just make it something different. Since we've used this already, let's just use this for now as the wall for the lift. I think it'll probably stay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we'll kind of cover it over here with this. I think we want the inside of the lift to be 4 wide like that. You know, plenty of space in there. Yeah. Yeah, definitely think that tree's going to have to go. We'll see, we'll see. Oh, not one. Now the taller you make this lift, right, I do remember, because we had problems, like the taller you make it, then the taller the building that's above it has to be. So we have to kind of decide if this was the floor of the lift now. Now it won't be this, we're going to make it out of a much nicer material than this, but just for now, let's just for argument's sake say that was the floor of the lift. Come in. Yeah, it's going to need to be wide here, it's going to need to be another one outwards, definitely. I mean, to be honest, maybe the floor of the lift. Yeah, no, we'll use something nicer. We'll pick out some nice blocks, surely, to do that. Yeah, and this one can be... Okay, we're getting somewhere. Yeah. Maybe we want to make that maybe like that. Yeah, I think that's a bit more appropriate. So there's the kind of lift entrance technically. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to take it one further in. This will be the wall. And this entire section will lift up in the air, so it'll be 3 by 4. I think that's reasonable, and then this will be the back wall. mean, let's have a look at, let's go up and just see if we can take it in any further without any causing problems. I guess 4x4 would be nice, wouldn't it? And then that would make this the wall here. This wall bit, these grey blocks, these are the bits that won't lift up, so I've got to swap the floor out right now, so it's kind of like it's obvious that what's going to lift up and what isn't. So I'll do these as well. To be honest with you, looking at it, maybe we'll just have the quartz bricks as the floor. I mean, that is... I mean, you can make the lift right so that the walls go up as well, and to be honest with you, if we had more space up above us, that is what we would do. It's what we've done on the buildings over there. To get into the like lower levels of this car park, it goes underground for 2 floors. This car park also, that kind of archway there leads you underground, and there's a lift, and like the walls, like it's like a proper lift where the walls go with you. But here I just don't think we've got space for that, because I kind of like this green area. I don't want to eat into it too much. We've got to kind of build a building up around this. Now, I don't think it's necessarily going to be made out of this stone, out of this brick I should say. But it's actually growing on me, to be honest. It kind of fits in, right? It's almost like a match. It kind of matches everything that's here. So maybe it will stay like this. Or maybe we'll build it out of the quartz, to be honest. Yeah, we can swap that out later. But I think the lift will just lift up and then drop you here. Right, like this. So you come up there. Or maybe it should be here. The doorway would make more sense. Let's have a look. Let's just have a look here. Yeah, we can probably... Oh, that's not what we're going for. Build that over with this, right? Cement this is modded in. I'll tell you, it's been really useful. It's kind of like a simple basic block here, but it feels pretty Minecrafty to me, that stuff. It's not too bad at all. And we may well work on this to kind of like pretty up a little bit, but I think that's pretty cool like that. Now we'll stick some lights down here. Guess we'll kind of like just soften that up a bit. Okay, there we go. We've got staircases, we've got lifts. And it brings you to where you need to go. This is going to be the road, right? This is why we've had these bricks on us. But it kind of makes sense to me to sort of use that as well. This is where the road's going to be coming across here, kind of carving through this side of this hill here. Yeah, and you'll come across here, and it'll be. I don't think we're going to use this plain quartz right all the way here. It'll be something else. But we'll decide on that when we're building here, when we're building the buildings here, and then we'll kind of like make the flooring and that here. As long as we know it works and it's functional. It's all about the car park right now. We can go up this bit here. Perhaps we need a gate for the car park here as well. Kind of makes sense, yeah. But in theory, right now it's here. Let's have a look. Yeah, I'm wondering if that needs to be wider, but I think it's okay, man. Like you say, if you're kind of disabled or something, I think probably will end up making this out of quartz. Kind of want it to match the car park, don't we? Right. We can have the like underground bit with the brick, but then up here it'll be like this. So let's do this. Yeah. I don't know, maybe the tree can stay. I kind of like the fact that you could walk around, but yeah, you see, it's kind of problematic. Have a look. No, I guess it's alright. It kind of looks a bit like a bush or something, yeah? And here will have to be this, like this. I think you're going to come out of the lift on this side, because that's like the pavement, right? That kind of makes sense, let's be honest. And again, we'll jazz these walls up. We're not just going to leave them plain like this. I think we'll do something with it. I mean, it looks alright. It kind of looks like what it is. Yeah, maybe put some windows or something like that in there. But let's just get the structure in place for now. And certainly stick a roof on it. But this is where we need to decide, you see, how high the lift's going to be and the kind of mechanics of the lift and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure the doorway down there was 3 high, was it? Yeah. So let's just leave that like that for now, and then we'll stick a little roof on that once the lift's in. I learned the hard way, it's a mistake to put the roof on first because it can kind of interfere with the function of the lift. I kind of like that you can climb up here at least. Very cool. Yeah, I don't really want it to be any higher than this. This feels kind of like non-intrusive. Like that. You can hardly even see it. It's sort of perfect. In fact, that tree is kind of perfect. Yeah, okay, so what have we got here? We've got a 1, 2, 3, 4 by 4 section that wants to lift. And like I say, the walls are not going to move on this lift. We're not going to do that. I mean, we could create walls, but because the doors are on 2 different sides, it's just much more convenient if the floor itself just lifts up. I mean, should we just put some kind of roof on this for now? Again, I don't want it to actually look like anything. Yeah, no, let's not do that. Let's get the lift in first, and then we'll put the roof on. All right, so now we get to all these flowers that we don't need. They're very pretty though. We'll plant some around that pond again because we deleted a load of them. Now, I can't remember what this was called. Was it elevator? I guess. Yeah. Elevator controller. A remote elevator panel. I don't think we'll need that. Let's just ditch that for a minute. Right, let's see if we can figure out how this worked. So you put, oh yeah, we may well use the remote one. Right, so I think you right click it. Yeah, okay, so and then you change the size of it. Oh, I see. Yeah, I remember now. Okay, so this is where you put the remote elevator controller. The elevator controller actually has to go with the lift itself, like right here. Yeah, I do remember now. And let's put it on one of the walls that you kind of really can't see as much. So so why isn't that working? Okay, so you have to touch the side of it. No problem, skis. Yes, there we go. So it was 4 by 4, right? So 4 by 4. Why is that? Should we put that one to 4 as well? Yeah, there we go. 4 by 4. Yeah, I think that's correct, but I'm not 100% sure. So right there. I think there's something else that you have to do. Let's do this. Floor 0. Oh, I remember now. Yeah, and then you put 1 on the other floor. Oh, that's unfortunate. You're going to see that from there. Alright, well that's not the end of the world. Let's just see if we can get this working for now. Okay, there we go. Bing! Beautiful, we have a lift. It works. And actually the roof is not going to be a problem because I'll tell you the other thing we should do. A remote elevator panel, what you do then is you click that on the side and then it's bound to the elevator controller. Then you can use that to call it. Yeah, maybe we... I don't know how it works in creative. I presume this one that I still have now is still bound to it. Let's put it there. Because I didn't like the way that looked on the corner. Let's keep that clean. We can stick doors, you see, and if you put doors on this bit, it's not going to move, right? But if you can put doors here also and they'll rise up with you. And as long as you've got nothing on the wall there, that might be the thing to do because it's kind of like a security measure. Yeah? Otherwise you're going to get your leg chopped off or something. I think that's pretty much it. No, okay, so the other thing we need to do is, yeah, actually we'll run some tests. We'll see now, is this elevator one also bound to this? So I honestly don't know the answer to that question. We need to, we're going to have it here. I mean, it's kind of a bummer. I really don't want it to, you can put it anywhere. I mean, we could put it like here if you wanted to, on the floor, but it wouldn't make sense, does it? You kind of need it here. So I don't know, maybe there, and maybe we'll just build out an extra section just to kind of hide it. Yeah, it don't need to be out there, I don't think. We'll just make it solid. So in theory now, yes, it works, man. Okay, that's cool. It's all wheelchair friendly now. You can go down, and then you can use this one. All right, well you don't need to call it because it's already there. But I'll tell you what, if we send it up, and then we can call it. Yeah, that works, huh? And you know the other thing I do, right? Because we'll put doors on both sides. I think we'll put doors on the inside of the lift there and also doors here. So what we'll do actually is, that too small? No, that kind of looks like a lift. Yeah, that's what it should look like. Tell you what I did on the other lift as well. Because when the lift's not here, if you do happen to go inside the elevator shaft, you kind of want to know that you're in danger, don't you? So we've got hazard blocks here, man. We modded this in. I can't remember what the name of it was, but we swapped out the lime glazed terracotta for a hazard block, and I thought that was a bargain. That was worth doing. So we no longer have lime glazed terracotta, but we do have hazard blocks. Yeah, okay, so what else could we get rid of? If we don't want the ordinary, actually we may do, right? We don't need an egg. We'll keep the white concrete. I may well use the white concrete on the floor. Da-da-da. Always get this. Yeah, I don't want to throw anything away. Da-da-da. I'll tell you what, actually, we don't want the ordinary quartz stairs. I don't think we're going to need a quartz trap to that door. So let's get rid of that. Let's get in some doors. We've got plenty of doors on here for a selection. This one looks more kind of lifty. Okay, one of these, right? One of these. What's this? Macaw's doors. And I think you sort of want to be able to see through it. I guess it should just be solid. But I don't know. A jail door, right? I bet that doesn't open. I don't know. Let's have a look at this jail door. See what that's all about. Might need a button for this, I'm guessing. Right, this actually makes me feel nervous being here. Should we do a test first? Okay, so yeah, no, that is a jail door, right? And you can't open it. That's no good. We don't want that. Have another look here. You know, just a white plank door, that seems quite cool. And again, I kind of want them to be okay. Yeah, and we'll probably stick some on the top of it, right? I think we've got yeah, we've got some, I can't remember what it's called. Let's have a look. Is it mosaic glass? Yeah, look. Yeah, any of those really. Creepy eyes, I suppose maybe. It gives you a creepy vibe down here already, doesn't it? We'll have to get some lights going. Kind of doesn't look like a lift almost, does it? Let's be honest. But there are no lift doors, so I think that's the best we could do. There we go. Go in. And but what you also kind of want, I'm thinking, let's have a look. I suppose with the doors there, no, you don't need doors on the inside. That's cool, man. That's cool like that. And then here, okay, so yeah, that's interesting because we're on a half block there. Maybe just that one. In fact, let's get this back in our inventory. Yeah, so we can actually make this even shorter, I think. It doesn't even need to be this tall. That feel like again, we'll change the block outlay. I'm going to use this just for simplicity's sake. But yeah, I think that's kind of cool. Okay, so we can't get in there like that, right? Yeah, well that kind of makes sense, yeah. It kind of drops down to the lift like that. And then we have the doors. Okay, yeah, no, that's cool. And actually thinking about it, look, what are we doing? We can actually delete that. And make this one narrower. Maybe even just make this whole thing on wider so we don't have a little bit that pokes out. Where's the grass? Oh, I see. Yeah, we'll lose them for now, that's fine. Alright, that's actually perfect. Yeah, it's like a little sneaky way past you. It's a bit unfortunate that you could see that, but there's really not a lot you can do about that. I mean, it's okay, I'm kind of happy with that. Alright, should we make sure this works? Let's have a look. It's actually there, so let's go in. A little bit tight, as you'd expect inside a lift. Oh, there we go. Might actually swap the walls out, right? Because it does make sense now. If it's all going to be quartz, that actually we probably do just have this be quartz. Have a look. I'm actually surprised we actually got that working so quick. It took me so long to figure it out last time. Yeah, we'll get some. You can't really put lights on the walls. This is it. You can have lights, you know, light blocks inside the walls. That might work. Have we not got? Yeah, we've got some. Maybe if we swap the floor of this out and go up. And tell you what, should we do this now? If we where's the main one? Let's go down. I don't know, these brick walls kind of growing on me. You kind of know you're underground then, don't you, almost? Yeah, I think this... No, this was the main one, right? This one here. So if we... Oh, okay, so I don't think we do need to attach that to that. Let's get our brick back. I think if you just put it above it, if I'm not mistaken. Aha, yeah, there you go. And now, so you can also click this, right? So if you want to go floor 1. Oh, okay, so... And floor 0, you can actually click that. The only bugbear I would have about this is, look, if you... I don't know if you get something... Like, you can't name the floor, like, you can't say, like, car park and sub level or whatever. It would be awesome if you could, but however, that said, I do love this lift mod. Pretty cool. Yeah, and I think here as well we're going to have the lanterns. Yeah, let's be honest. Let's get a bit of light on the subject. What's behind there? Can you see that? You can, so we can't really change that. We'll leave that. Alright. I guess we could put this here as well. Oh no, not you, sorry. You. Yeah, maybe it's not really necessary there. All you want to do is call it there, isn't it? You just want to call it so it's there, and then once you're in, let's go up to floor 1. Beautiful. Yeah, could actually make a little something in here. I might actually leave this like this, and not right now, because like the stream's about to end. To be honest, we've definitely done what we needed to do. But yeah, we could put like a little secret like seat or something in here. Just keep it as a little secret area. Let's have a little look from the car park. Yeah, and to be honest, I would like that to be 1 lower. So no, we'll just have an ordinary kind of roof. I think it'll look better if it's not so high there. I mean, we could get jazzy, right? We could give it a nice little roof. Should we have a look at some of our trapdoors? Do what you like here with these, because this trapdoor mod is so freaking awesome. We won't have the cement because the cement was modded in, so I don't think there'll be a cement trapdoor, but we've got a clay trapdoor. Light grey concrete powder trapdoor. Okay, so that might work. Yeah. We're not going to use that glass. Let's just, we'll be able to have seats on there. We might just kind of top it off a bit maybe without being quite so intrusive like on the view, you know. Gotta try and preserve the views up in this place. Yeah, forget the chair, I think we'll just have it be a roof, yeah. For now at least, we may change our mind on that. We still got to decorate this place yet. Let's say definitely gonna go around and like gonna build a bench here and kind of like make a nice little staircase down in there. And that pond is not by any means finished because like it's the kind of the reason that we kept this, because it had the trees here and it had like a couple of little hills, whereas the rest of it was all lower down and like we built it out flat, right? But it's got this as well. So we're going to dig that much deeper, hopefully to an underground cave is what I'm hoping, so that we got access to the underground right through the water. We'll create a waterfall. But we're going to like, you know, plant all seagrass and some pickles and a few fancy blocks dotted here and there just to make it kind of look really nice. That's going to be on tomorrow's stream. I will be streaming tomorrow, a bit earlier than this. Around about midnight, sorry, London time. We'll be streaming tomorrow again for another good few hours, minimum of 2, maybe even 3, and getting this place decorated. We've got a couple of road signs to put up here and there. And a few benches to make and all this kind of stuff. Yeah, I think that works, right, for the roof. Nice and simple, low pro. Just tops it off. Yeah, should we? You can't get past that because of this. Yeah, that's better. Right? We'll do that like that. Just have that tree be up there like that. I might plant some vines on this so we can also climb this tree. We should do that now, really. Let's be honest. I think we're done with the hazard block. As cool as it is, I think we're done with that. Let's just stick some vines on this tree. We'll do that now, so that they grow for tomorrow. I mean, to be honest, I'm thinking I'm in survival then. We can put as many vines on as we want, can't we? Yeah, I think that just makes it a bit nicer there. Probably there as well, just in case you want to jump up and climb there, yeah. Okay, beautiful, yeah. But that's it, man. I think maybe the only thing I need to do now, right, before we end this stream, we've got the lift, it works. I'm kind of like, yeah, so you see, you want to kind of know, it's obvious, yeah, you're looking at, okay, so that's not right. The lift clearly isn't there, so. Aha. Safety. Should we make the floor something better than that? I mean, I quite like it. But we could be a bit more creative than that, couldn't we? And have like some other. I think we'll do that tomorrow, to be honest. I say we'll come back at it with fresh eyes. You can also get automatically closing and open doors. But again, this lift, I tried it, and you can't have anything on these walls. So like I've got sensors which will automatically open them. I mean, I could try it. I don't know if pressure plates will actually work. Let's try it. Maybe white plank pressure plates. Let's try that. If they do, okay. There's nothing you can do from the outside. You have to open it, but that kind of makes sense to us. Yeah, I mean, they're always a bit annoying, pressure, but why are they still not closing? Just double check that. Because you press them as you come in. Okay, no, that's fine. Let's just see if that works. Yeah, that still works. But you'd also have to have pressure plates here. It's not really, you know, that clickety-clack. I'm not convinced. Could have pressure plates on the whole lot, maybe. But again, when you're in here, it's that kind of annoying, huh? But it does allow you to get in and out. But no. I mean, we could have the automatic sensors out here. Should we try that? I don't know if they work through glass. Get rid of the vines. I can't remember what it's called. Door sensor, I think. Should we put in sensor? Yeah, there they are. Door coming back to be there. Yeah, okay, so that's pretty cool. Okay. I don't know, I kind of don't mind them actually around the corner because it kind of like says stay away, doesn't it? It's like an almost danger zone, like this is your safe zone. And that's more of a danger zone. Let's go back down over there. We just run in and out of the lifts all day long. Now there's one more thing I wanted to do here before we log off. And that was stick some lights down here because it's a bit dark here. I think we've got the perfect thing, a tunnel light. Yeah, I'm tempted to clad underneath that, but I think it's okay, man. Let's just have a look. Yeah, there we go. I don't think it's necessary here. Let's just put it right up the top. Just have a feel for this. Yeah, no, that's perfect. That's perfect. Yeah, I don't think that's perfect. I think that probably needs to be smooth quartz there. Where are you? Let's just have a look from down here. Does that make it look kind of odd? It kind of does, just on that bit there, yeah, typical. Maybe we can bring this stair out just by one here. Yeah, that kind of does it. Kind of want that grass there because we want to plant some flowers. Should we do that now? Just randomly pick some flowers. Because I kind of just want this bit to be a little bit wild. At least for now. Yeah, not necessarily right near the staircase. In fact, not that one either. Yeah. Right, let's get rid of those ones. Blue one's quite nice, isn't it? Should we stick one of the old vanilla ones on as well? Okay. Wait. I think that'll do it. Yeah, that's wild enough here now. Okay, man. Oh, we could do this all day, couldn't we, with the flowers? I think that's enough flowers there. Like I say, we're going to do the proper kind of decorating of this place. Yeah, I think that's alright. Look, you can get around and around. And this official kind of entranceway here, that's kind of alright. Alright. Beautiful. Yeah, we're going to call it a day there. I only meant to stream for an hour or so. I was running a test, and I do hope that the video quality has been good, because the last stream I did earlier on tonight, it's the reason I'm up so late, it was cutting out, it was losing frames, man, and I didn't realise until I watched it back, like a full 2 hours later, watched it back, and it was all like chopping out. It's really kind of gutting, so I figured we'll come back in, we'll get a bit more done, and I'll run the test. I've changed my my encoder to the NVIDIA encoder. I'm no expert at these things, so but that's what we've done, and I thought we'd make that. And hopefully it works. I'm going to watch it back now and we're going to make sure. But yeah, thank you for following me. That is pretty awesome. And keep tuned if you're still listening, because I'll be back tomorrow. Like I say, midnight London time. I'm not sure what that time that is where you are. But yeah, I'll be on here for a good few hours again. And we'll finish all this off. Like I say, we're not fussed about with that pond too much, I don't think. But it's more about this car park really. Like I say, we're going to build some benches. We're going to put some road signs up. I mean, that's pretty much it. And then after that, we're going to be scouting for the next build, which is, you can't see it now. Should we get on the ground? Take a little run through the car park right here. But you see, it's all looking a bit bare, yeah? Like, I think we need some road signs and stuff like that. Like, there's disabled parking there, so we'll have one, you know, a little sign that says disabled parking. There's a motorcycle section over there. And it exits here, so we'll have a little sign saying exit. Just kind of spruce this place up a bit. It feels a bit plain, and indeed probably spawn in a few cars. Now I do build Minecraft cars. I built a Minecraft truck over there. We built it ourselves, right? But we've also got a mod which is like cars. I mean, I suppose we could put one in now, right? I think now's the time. I hope you're still watching, yeah, because I think we can literally search car and it'll give us a car spawn egg of all different colours. And I don't think we've had the dark blue car yet. So I think we're going to spawn in a car right now, and these things do drive. Now I'm not going to drive one now because I promised myself we're not going to drive a car around the car park until it's complete. And tomorrow that will be the day where that's complete. So again, on that side there, it's like a pedestrian area, but it's pretty plain. So again, I'm probably going to put some benches and maybe some what do you call them, like flower pots. We've got like nice quartz kind of flower pots, so we're going to kind of probably just juice up that area as such, not make it too fancy. You know, this is just a car park here, but you know, I kind of want it to feel somewhat cozy as well. We've got the HGV area, so yeah, we'll just kind of finish it all off. Also ticket machines, right? You're going to want to pay for your parking up in here, so we'll stick some ticket machines like near the main entrance here, probably near that entrance over there. Just make the place kind of finish it off, you know, with the, you can see the signs, right? But we've got different signs. I just think it just finishes it off nicely. Should we step on a car in right here? You can see. Tell me if you think it's cursed. There we go. It's parked the wrong way, man. You haven't parked very straight there now. You can actually bash them, like push them. It's not easy, but you can. Yeah, did we do it? You've got to get the hitbox. But that's alright, man. That's alright. They've parked up like a Karen. So, but that's fine, yeah? There we go, look, and those things drive. Now, I honestly can't decide whether or not they're, because, oh, do you know what, we're gonna have to drive this. It's not easy to find the hitbox, I'll give you that. So, okay, so we're like now the right way around. We're gonna have to park this properly. Cannot leave it like that.
Huh?
There we go. A bit close on the line there. No, that's alright, that's alright. Yeah, plenty of room to get out on the side there. Make sure you hit like the steering wheel. But look, they go real fast, yeah. They're pretty cool. But we did promise ourselves we're not going to drive the cars until the car park's finished. And it is, and now it looks much better. It looks nice. I may well build, we're going to build, do you know, I'd forgotten, right? We are going to build like a burger van or a taco stand, I'm not sure. This is the heavy goods vehicle area. Now we cannot spawn in heavy goods vehicles, so we would have to build one ourselves. But I'm not sure we're going to do that because I don't think that the space, to be honest, is wide enough to build a Minecraft heavy goods vehicle. We built one over there, and it needs to be at least another 2 blocks wide here. So we're probably not. But what we will build is like a burger van or a taco stand here. Definitely, like a little food stall. We've got some food items modded in. Now, actually, having that car there has pleased me. It does feel a bit more like a car park now. And you keep an eye on that for us, bro, yeah? Make sure no funny business goes on. Nobody lets our tires down. Nobody gets in there or any nookie. None of that funny business. But yeah, awesome. That's it, man. But yeah, the next mission is that thing there. It's only a test build. That's the blue corner of what will be a builder's like superstore. Like, you know, like a DIY kind of superstore. We've got a haberdashery built there, which is where we get our banners. We've got a loom set up in that building there, so we can make and build our banners and stuff like that. There's more to it. There's a little hairdressers and a little diner kind of on the corner of it as well. And there's a public toilet over there. So we've got a few little builds in, but we need some proper builds. And so we're going to build the DIY superstore there, where we can store all the blocks and all the furniture and stuff like that. And we can kind of like walk around the shelves and have a look at what we got. It should be quite cool, man. That's the next build, and that'll be coming up the day after tomorrow, provided we get this car park finished, which I think we will. But yeah, awesome. I'm going to log out right now, looking at that car, keeping an eye on it. Right, he is as well. Good lad. You're keeping it safe for us there. And yeah, we'll go for a little spin in those cars tomorrow. We'll see how long this mod pack holds up for. Because they're so fast, like if you drive too far, it kind of crashes out. But it's fun. It's fun, and we'll drive it down as well. Drive it down underground because, like I say, this is just the top surface level, and it actually goes down 2 floors down here, like sub 1 and sub 2 down there. So we'll take it for a little spin down there and check out that. I haven't been down there for a good few weeks, so it'd be nice to see it all again. But yeah, we're practically there now, man. This is good. It's done. We've got a lift that works. We've got our first car, our first patron. I hope they're paying. They haven't got any ticket machines yet. They're on a freebie right now. But that won't last. We're going to stick some ticket machines in tomorrow. Maybe even a few electric charging points over there or something. Like, who knows, right? Who knows? But yeah, it's just going to be little bits, the fun bits, basically. So I'm looking forward to that. So, streaming again tomorrow. Thanks for following. Appreciate that, man. And take care. Have a good one, yeah? If it's day or night, whatever time of day it is, have a good one.